friends, how is everyone doing? Welcome to our Sunday journaling sprint. We are going to go and do just a bit of sprints for today so that we can update all of our journals and just take a little bit of time to journal or prep for the next week, which is something that I am going to be doing. So, when it comes to the format of these sprints, I believe you already know how that is going to go. So we are going to be doing two 45-minute sprints so that we can just do and take care of everything that we have to take care. So let me know what are going to be your plans for these two sets of 45 um, journaling sprints. I mainly will be trying to upload my book journal, and if not, I will then journal a little bit just because I have a lot of things in my mind at the moment that I need to journal about. And from there, most likely what it's going to be happening is that I will be either just use the sprints for reading or just try to set a little bit of my week throughout. So my next week. That is my plan for today. So our sprints will be 45 minutes, and that is what we are going to be doing and what I aim to do for today. Okay, let's see here. Hello, Camilla. How are you? Going to work in my personal and reading journals. Oh, that is nice. Hope you don't have much to update, or if you do have a lot to update, hope these prints can be of help for you so that you can do everything that you have to update into your journals and that it can be as productive as possible. Okay, so since we don't have any more comments, I am going to be putting us into our first 45-minute sprint. Wait, we actually have a few more comments. We have Ren who just joined us. Hello, Ren, how are you today? So, yeah, I think this is it. Also, Ren, what are your plans for today? What will you be doing? Let me know. I am excited to see what you are going to be working on. Camille is saying hello to Ren. Still haven't read yet today. All the sprint hopping has kept me busy. Honestly, sprint hops keep everyone busy because while you are kind of chatting in one sprint, they are sprinting in the other one. And then when one finishes the chat, then you start to chat on the other sprint that you are working on. So it is a hard task to keep up sometimes. Also, hello to Camilla from Ran. Okay, so friends, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be putting us in our next sprint, and I'll see you on the other side. Oh my gosh, I was not ready for that sprint to end. Hello, hello, friends. How was your first sprint? I am honestly trying to finish up my first in, honestly, most likely the only kind of journaling when it comes to writing things that I'm going to be doing. I decided because I am not feeling that well when it comes to like emotional situations, I decided to get my tarot deck and understand what type of message the universe has for me right now. It puts and it took out three very, very interesting cards for me to look into, and I dissected their meanings already, which is the first part, and then I am just now writing a little bit of what I think it means and how I can take like the pool and understand what I can take from there so that I can just get a little bit more clarity when it comes to journal, not journal, but general situations so that I can kind of have a clearer mind. Other than that, I was and I am, guys, I am completely obsessed with D&D right now. If you don't know Paula, the lovely Paula, not from Books and Family, but Paula that normally is in the comments, she is currently creating a D&D campaign for a few of us, and honestly, I am obsessed with my character. I love her so much. Like, I think I gave her such an amazing and interesting story and backstory. Honestly, I know I'm biased because I was the one that created her, but I cannot wait to play with her and to learn a little bit more about D&D so that I can go from there because honestly, I am so excited and I really want to know where we are going with the adventure. Other than that, I also updated my reading journal. I didn't have much to update, but mainly I just had to update my like um status board in here, and I also updated a little bit of my bingo board. Other than that, I don't have much more. I haven't finished yet another book this week, which honestly I was hoping that today I would have by now already finished Spark of the Everflame, but a lot has been happening, and I have been kind of just focusing on other things besides reading. So that is interesting. So I am having so much fun, honestly. I'm grateful that I was able to get a little bit of a direction when it comes to what the universe and what messages the universe is like providing me so that I can have a little bit of a guidance. So that is interesting. But in the meantime, I am watching a I don't know if you are interested in D&D. This is something that it's really fun. There are a few channels on YouTube that post about D&D campaigns, and I have been watching one. They are quite famous as far as I understand in the UK. They are called Natural Six. I have finished today watching their first episode, so they're the episode 0 where they get to meet, where we get to meet all of the characters and so on. So now I am on the second episode. Actually, it's 0.5 because it's not really the first step of the journey, but it's almost something like that. I am really enjoying that. So I don't know. I'm having so much fun watching it. They all of them, the people that are participating, they are a lot of fun. So they are really making and bringing their characters to life, which I love to see. That is something that captivates me a lot. So I am having such an amazing time. Other than that, I just need on my next like actually the next is going to be our last one also, which is interesting. But I know these are small, but that is just because I like to keep my journaling sessions small, because otherwise I will just kind of disperse from what I'm doing. So that is why I want to just keep them small so that we can be as productive and update our journals as much as possible. So my next one, I will finishing writing what I have to write. I will probably read a little bit more of Spark of the Flame and keep watching the D&D campaign that I'm watching, which I'm having a lot of fun doing. So let's check who is with us in the comments. I know a few people have joined us, so let me check in here. Right where we ended our first like chatty bit, Shauna joined us saying hello. Hello, Shauna. How are you doing? Hope the sprints went well today. We also have Helly joining us. Hello, Ellie. How are you, dear? And we also had Catherine join us. Hello, Catherine. How are you? Working on updating my reading journal for June. Oh, that is very nice. I have actually. I am kind of changing the way that I do my reading journal, just because in the beginning of the year, what I was doing, let me show you. I was doing monthly kind of calendars, so just like this. And then at a certain point, I think it was May or March, like somewhere around May to March, I understood that this is something that is not very viable for me, mainly because I do tend to read books that I do tend to read in a way that I don't finish all of my readings on the last day of the month. So I was really understanding that this was not like the right way for me to go on about like my readings and the way that I do my journal. So then I decided to do something different, which was put 3 months together, which I think it's perfect for me. And then what I do is I will basically in here we have the books that I have read associated with like a pen color. I do have a few like colors of the same. For example, a prayer for the crown shy was yellow, and now Spark of the Everflame is also yellow. But they are separated enough where I can know which one I am like referring to. So that is not a problem for me. So this is how I did May, June, and July. And I have just set up actually the other day my August and the September one, which currently is looking like this. I am going to be doing something just a tiny little bit different, which is I'm going to be um like still with colors and pens and different color pens. I will be basically just filling in like the space on where I read what I am reading. So let's say that I start a book on the first. Basically, I will then pick a color, let's say my black pen, and I will just color that square. And then on this side, I will write what I have read, if that makes sense. So that way I can easily go across 2 months. I want to do it 3 months, which I do know it's easier for me because 3 months is a good time frame, but I messed up on the quarters of the year. So this one is ending in September, and then the last one will be October, November, and December. So I can then start January in basically a fresh start. This one is going to be orange, which I am very excited about. So yeah, let's see here. I'm sorry for the tangent, by the way. Uh, Hello, Livia. How are you doing, dear? Hope you are doing amazing today. Also, Livia is saying hello to everyone. Also, Ellie is also saying hello to Livia as well as Catherine. And hello to Catherine and Ellie from Livia. Want to do a journal dedicated to my goals. Today I finished a nonfiction book about procrastination. Oh, that is nice. That it has many worksheets in it. So I want a journal dedicated to it. That is interesting. Honestly, that is something that is quite curious to look into. So let me know how that goes. Uh, Hello, Liz. How are you? We also had Hermie joining us for a little bit. Hello, lovelies. Working on my planner until I have watch along, so we'll probably be gone before you're back of sprints, but wanted to say hi. And boop the boop button too. Thank you so much, Hermie. Have an amazing watch along time. Hello to Lisa and Hermie from Olivia. Also, Didi joined us. Hello, Didi. How are you? Hope you are having a lovely Sunday. I am doing good. I am feeling just a little bit down, but I am feeling good. How are you today, love? Uh, you reminded me that I want to do a journal dedicated to our D&D campaign. Oh, that's fun. That's cool. I actually have mine kind of prepared, kind of not. So I had this one because I wanted to do um one, but I still you will probably not be able to see what I have written, so that is completely fine. I have just put a little bit of things in here, but I'm thinking of doing actually everything. Um, I don't know. I need to look into how to take notes for D&D campaigns and how to prepare everything because I have heard that maybe a binder specifically for my class and my role might be a little bit better because of the spells that I might need and the cards for the spells that I might need to have at hand. So I'm still juggling and trying to understand what might be best and more beneficial for me and my character as of right now. It's actually going to be my first time, so I'm not sure. What I might do instead is maybe getting something like for it. It has like those like um papers that you can just kind of rip out, but they don't really rip, so you can then put them back again into the book if that makes any sense to any of you. I believe so because you all also like stationery, so I might do that and get it in the main color of my character. Not 1 second. I love that my camera just turns out the focus on me, honestly, and get it in one of the colors from my character. She has three main colors, which is purple, green, and gray. You will understand later, Livia, what I mean. Um, but yeah, I might get instead something like this, which might be a little bit better, to be honest. I was also maybe thinking of a little binder instead of a notebook, but I need to understand because I do still have a few like inserts for that I can use for this. I have like all of this that I bought when I got this notebook, which can definitely be worth instead. I don't know. I need to think and to understand. D&D campaign. Yes, Paula is amazing and is putting up a little bit of a D&D campaign. Although I'm not sure if anyone else can join because we are already a lot. And I believe Paula has said that since we are too many already for a D&D campaign, I don't know if she is taking anyone else onto it, but I can definitely try and check with her, if you would like to join. But I'm not sure if Polly is taking like anyone else or not. Hello, Lexi. How are you? Hope you are having a wonderful weekend. I've been doing my mental health journal updates. That's nice. As well as my reading tracker. Yay! Hope you are doing amazing today. Hello, Christina. How are you today? Finished volume 3 of Moriarty, the Patriot. Oh my gosh. Gave it 4 stars. Onto the Zodiac novel next. Very nice. Also, hello to Didi from Christina and also D&D. Also, Christina is telling and making sure that we check on everything. So remember to hydrate, which I'm going to be doing right now. Don't forget to feed, check the laundry, take meds, which I haven't taken, but that's fine. Stretch, so show some love to the like button, and also make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you can be hopefully notified once I either post a video or be live, just like I'm doing right now. Uh, Hello to Christina from Didi. Also, hello to Christina from Olivia. I want to join a campaign and learn about D&D. I honestly, I want to do it because I want to run my own campaign, but I need, because I have heard Paula saying that she's not taking anyone else because we are already too many. I'm not sure if we will be able to have someone else join, but I can definitely ask Paula, and I can let you know, Didi. Well, the boys are always looking for people to play with. Maybe we should get together and they can answer some of your questions too. That is nice. I'm so late in my reading journal and daily journal. It's okay. We sometimes do need a little bit of time. I'm reading Be Prepared. I'm reading Be Prepared, a Disney Twisted Tale, and having tea. That is nice. Hope you enjoy the Twisted Tale from Disney. That's interesting. Hello, Faithful. How are you today? Sprint hopping to say hi, show some support, and tickle the like button. Thank you so much. Also, hello to Faithful from Christina. Hello to Christina from Faithful. Hello to Faithful from Livia. Yes, please, Christina. Also, hello to Christina, Faithful, Didi, and Livia from Camilla. Completed my work in my personal journal. Very nice. In the next sprint, I will work in my reading journal. Nice. Yay, Camilla. And thank you to Didi. Hello to Camilla. And then we have Sista from Faithful and Sista from Didi. D&D, yes, D&D, it's Dungeons and Dragons. If so, that's cool, Didi. I have always wanted to play. I have a notebook like that, Bia, but top loading. Oh, like which one? Like the purple one? Or are we talking about the orange one? I believe it's the purple one. In here, they are called like magic notebooks. I don't know why, but they are, which is quite fun. Bitfondle, indeed, you are too cute. Yes, Camilla, same. I have always wanted to understand and play. What we can do is if I understand it enough, I can try to create like two, then because I want to play it with my friends, and once I understand how to play it with my friends, they let me show you what they did. So, as you all know, at the beginning of the year, it was my birthday, and they did something that I am so thankful for them to do. So, they did this to me. And this sounds just so random, but and honestly, it was. And I was not understanding like what was written in here, but in here it's written D&D. So they put together a little thing for me. First, it had like two dragons. One of them is this one, and the other one is in my shelves. And inside was, which I believe some of you have already seen this. It was a set of dice, which are my purple dice, which I love them. So, for example, this is my, I believe, 9 sides one. We also have the 100s one, the 20. This is the 4-sided one. And yeah, the 6 one, which is the one that we all know and love to use. Then, additionally, what it has is it has a story. So they printed out everything. So it has already like a pre-made story in here so that we can know how to play it for the first time. So I don't have to create one. And then it also has the starter rule book, which they also printed. And additionally, with the story, it comes the characters, which are the characters that will be played in there. So I believe it's five. They are five, so it should be one for each of them, and I'm going to be dungeon master. So that is why I am wanting to participate in the one Paula is doing so that I can learn how to play and then do it with my friends in this one and then create our own so that they can create their own characters, the artwork and so on. And then I can develop a whole story and all of that. And all of this for me to say, if I am able to understand and play out it well enough, especially with my friends, I can try to create with a few people that want another one that we can all play together. It would just be something that we would have to think about if anyone wants to join, obviously. I was thinking about a notebook like that. So let me understand, a notebook like the purple one or a notebook like the orange one? Just because while I was like talking about it, I believe that the purple one will be a lot more useful. Additionally, I also thought besides a notebook to use my iPad for it so that I can have everything together if needed, if that makes sense. I'm tired, guys, just to talk about this. Okay. Hello, Maxi. How are you today? Just saying hi because it's already 8 p.m. here, so I can't really say no problems, but I hope I'll be able to follow the journal spins tomorrow as a rewatch. Oh, thank you so much. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Hello to Maxi from Olivia. Thank you. I'm my sister's biggest fan. Thanks, Camilla. Oh, Camilla. Thank you to Didi. I also want to try to D&D. That's good. I need to understand everything a little bit more because honestly, it's hard and um so that we can basically work on it together. But if it goes well, and if like I can try to understand if I'm able to do one after I have a little bit more experience so that we can all set a group of people and do it, or we can, once we finish the one that Paula is going to run, we can maybe ask Paula if she is able to or wants to run another one so that we can all enjoy, and maybe one day we can make it something public, which could be fun if anyone wants to like join us. But definitely we can think about it. I will always share if you would like any news on it. For now, I can let you know that my character is done. She has a name. She is currently working on her full-time job before she goes into this adventure. And honestly, she is cute. She's fierce. Well, not really, but she's very smart. I can let you know of this as of right now. Once like the players onto that campaign know my character, I will share everything with everyone. Hello to Olivia from Maxi. Camille is saying the same to Liz. You really are, Didi. Love you. Love all of the love in the comments. You're welcome. Hello to Olivia from Fightful. So sweet, Didi. If there are too many, we could potentially create our own as an alternative for those that are new to it and want to try it out. Definitely, I believe just I saw this comment from Livia that the reason why Paula wants a limited number of people is due to the fact that most of us are new. But additionally, I also believe that D&D should be played in a not too big group of people. So I don't know. To be honest, I think we are already eight. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We are seven. And the one that I'm watching on YouTube, they are only five. So I'm not sure how to go from there. But I can also definitely ask Paula if anyone else can join. But since she is the one that is running everything, I am also not sure how she would feel about it. Oh, that's gorgeous, Pia. Honestly, it was a very thoughtful present. I'm not going to be lying. The box, yeah. Hi, I've been editing another video. Very nice. This is an amazing gift. Honestly, it was very thoughtful of them. And I believe that they did it because they know how much I really want to run a D&D campaign. And due to that, and due to the fact that I always procrastinate things like this, they kind of decided to be the ones to run and kind of providing me what I would need to do one. So they were really nice. Besides these, they also provided me and gave me two board games that I have on my shelves, which honestly, it's really nice. The purple one, the one with the discs. Yeah, I'm thinking the one with the discs might be a tiny little bit better for me for the campaign, since I can, if needed, put like, do you know those plastic things? I don't know what they are called in English. Oh my gosh. To put like papers inside and so on. So I believe this might be a little bit better, so I can have everything in just one place kind of thing. You know? Let's see here. Hello, Danny. How are you today? Hope you are enjoying your journaling session. I just saw that your sprints ended, and I'm really sorry that I was not able to be there for the end of it. How did it go? Hope you had a lot of fun. Hello to Danny from Livia. Oh, they are really just called plastic wallets? Them. In Portugal, they have a very, very fancy name, honestly. But thank you, Ellie, for letting me know. Okay, friends, I'm going to be starting on to our last sprint. Let me just change this here to our last sprint. So it will be our last 45-minute sprint, and I will see everyone in a little bit. Hello, friends. How did you do into this last sprint? Mine went quite well. I mainly just finished writing a little bit of stuff that I didn't have yet. I did a small to-do list that I needed to check. And besides that, I was just um, going on a rabbit hole about dice set because, yeah, that was something that I looked into. Other than that, I am just listening to the campaign that I talked about earlier for D&D, and for the rest of the night, most likely I am going to be reading Spark of the Everflame. I haven't read much, especially today, and I hope to get at least more 50 pages at least done so that I can start work with a little bit of a good place into my book. So this is going to be that. Let's just caught up on sprints and I'll let you everyone go so that you can enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay. So Danny's saying that spring's went well. Hello, Olivia. Also good to see you. And Maxi joined us again. Hello. The daily journal is almost caught up. Just some decoration to do. That's nice. And thank you for being here, Christina. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday. And Christina is also saying hi to Danny. Okay. And to Maxi also. So I think this is all for today, friends. Don't forget to hydrate, feed, check the laundry, take the meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button if you would like. Also, just make sure that you subscribe if you would like and ring the bell so you can hopefully be notified. Thank you so much for all the reminders, Christina. My sprint went well. That's nice. Good. Hope you were able to update your journals a little bit. Thank you for being here, Camilla. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday. And also, thank you for being here, Liz. Have a rest of a lovely day. Hello to Christina from Maxi. And thank you for being here, Livia. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Okay, friends, I will see you the next time, most likely on Saturday, which is going to be when my next sprints are. So until then, have an amazing rest of your day, night, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you then.